Hey folks, Matt Lumen here again with another horror film review. We're going to be talking about an awesome film that came out in 2001 called From Hell. Ooh, From Hell! It's a pretty sweet movie. It's based off of a graphic novel by Alan Moore and Eddie Campbell, and it basically is a retelling of the story of Jack the Ripper. But in the graphic novel, there's a lot of differences, and this movie takes a lot of liberties with that. But the end result is still pretty good. So you got Johnny Depp playing an inspector who's investigating the Jack the Murder Rippers, and you have Heather Graham, who's one of the ladies of the night who is being stalked by the Ripper. But that's where the movie kind of takes a lot of liberties with some of the actual accounts. Is that a lot of the original investigations and things basically showed that the girls didn't know each other and there wasn't really any kind of relationship between them. So the movie kind of, puts some more plot lines and storylines in there just to kind of keep things moving, But what's really cool about this movie, what I really liked about it the most, is the cinematography and the sets, because they built a 4-block set of Whitechapel, the district in 1888 where the murders took place, and they built four blocks of it plus the church in Prague. That's where they built it, and it's just really cool. It really shows they put a lot of effort into making this look like 1888 London, and it's got like people dumping their waste out of the windows and just all kinds of stuff going on that really immerses you in this film. And I think that's the biggest thing going for this flick is when you watch it, you do feel like you're walking the streets of London, and it's really creepy. The costumes are awesome. There's an interesting little side plot where Johnny Depp's character is actually a combined version of 2 different characters from the graphic novel, where in the movie he takes some opium and like some drugs and has these like hallucinatory visions of the killer, which it's not the best movie, but it's worth it, and it's an interesting ploy that they have in there. But in the graphic novel, it's actually a separate person who the investigator is consulting, who has these visions and stuff, which honestly makes a little more sense. But it's a nice little twist, because seeing Johnny Depp do drugs is always an interesting thing. Talking about Fear and Loathing. So great movie. Heather Graham does okay job. I mean, the acting in the movie is adequate. I wouldn't say that anybody really knocks it out of the park. The main reason that I would recommend this movie is because, like I said, the atmosphere is really good and it's really dreadful. The colors, there's a lot of blacks and reds and crimson and burgundy, and there's a lot of Freemason type shit going on with conspiracy stuff. So it's kind of that part of it is really interesting as well. That whole aspect of who Jack the Ripper was, why he killed these women, the theory that they put from this movie, which originally is the theory from the graphic novel. It's interesting, to say the least. It's pretty much been debunked, but it's a fantastical story, and it's entertaining to watch. The Hughes brothers directed this, and their other movies were pretty acclaimed before this. It was They did Menace to Society and Dead Presidents, which were some pretty interesting flicks. Got a lot of critical praise when they came out. They haven't really done too much since this film. I think one of the brothers directed Book of Eli, and they've done some other stuff, but this I think is their only horror film that they've done, and they did a pretty good job. I would really recommend it. So that's From Hell with Johnny Depp and Heather Graham about Jack the Ripper. Check it out. Till next time, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, comment, recommend stuff that I should watch and review, and I'll do it for you guys. I do it for you. I do this for you. I don't do it for me. Can I do it for me so I can watch it later? Anyways, we'll see you next time. Bye.